Hey guys, continuing in Genesis chapter 39, we're glad that you were able to join us for another day of our mini messages going through Genesis. Today I want to look at verses 4, 5, and 6 in 39. It says, this pleased Potiphar, talking about Joseph's good management and everything that he did, that God blessed it. So he soon made Joseph his personal attendant. He put him in charge of his entire household and everything he owned. From the day Joseph was put in charge of his master's household and property, the Lord began to bless Potiphar's household for Joseph's sake. All his household affairs ran smoothly, and his crops and livestock flourished. So Potiphar gave Joseph complete administrative responsibility over everything he owned. With Joseph there, he didn't worry about a thing except what kind of food to eat. That sounds like a great problem to have. I don't worry about anything except what I want to eat for lunch. Joseph was a very handsome and well-built young man. Now that last little statement there in verse 6 is setting us up for something that's coming. But let's look at this first part. So he put him in charge of the entire household. So because of God's blessing, and listen to this, Joseph's faithfulness. I think we look at this sometimes and we think, well, God just blessed Joseph. True, God did bless Joseph. But Joseph was doing the things he needed to do in order to receive that blessing. I believe Joseph was working diligently here. Joseph took seriously where he was at and what he was doing. It wasn't the circumstance he wanted to be in naturally. I'm sure he would have much rather been at home hanging out with his dad that loved him and cared about him so much. But that wasn't where he was. So he took ownership of the spot he was at and said, God, this is where you've placed me. This is the situation I'm in, so I'm going to serve you faithfully. I'm going to do the best I can in wherever I'm at. That is such an incredible lesson for us. To follow God and to be faithful and to do the things we need to do no matter what our circumstances are. Because I promise you, your circumstances some days are going to be absolutely bad. They're going to be tough. Look, you're going to deal with a job that's going to be difficult. You're going to deal with problems. The transmission's going to fall out of the bottom of the car. The air conditioner is going to break and all four tires are going to go flat at one time. And that's just on Monday, okay? Those things are going to happen. It's how we deal with those difficult moments when things are not as we want them to be that really reveals our faith. It's easy to say you trust God, and it's easy to be happy with life, and it's easy to say you follow Him when everything's good because there's no challenge. But as God takes us through those valleys, and Joseph is going through a long-term valley. We're talking years of this. He's going through a long-term valley, and he's continuing to follow God through that long-term valley. It's a great example and picture for us that as we go through difficulties in life, that we continue to push forward, we continue to persevere, we continue to do our very best. As I said yesterday, we're going to go sit in the corner and have a pity party. We pick ourselves up, dust ourselves off, and move forward. And I know that's easy for me to say. It can be hard to do sometimes. I've had some of the pity parties. Totally understand. And I was wrong. So we have to move forward in life. And so Joseph moves forward right where he's at. It's a beautiful example to us of how we respond to difficulty in our lives. And God blessed Joseph right there where he was. God provided for Joseph right where he was at in that moment. And you can trust God to do the same for you. We hope you have a great day, and we look forward to seeing you again real soon.